freaky friends. This is Colleen.
And this is Margaret. And we're the
Cousins
Weird.
I don't know if that came out at the same time because we're not in the same room.
I'm in Watkins Glen at my sister Renee's house.
And I'm home. And it's my fault that we don't have, we're late with our terrible trends this week. It's been stressful. I'm dealing with some stress. My dad's been very sick.
Jeez.
So I've been helping with that. And just, I've been so tired. It must be stress. Just like making me tired. So I was like, Sunday, I was like, Margaret, I can't do it. And then we were going to do it yesterday. And I was like, I'm too tired.
Well, a lot of it too was we had planned to do it at noon. And then because they were getting this huge snowstorm yesterday and today, that my parents decided they wanted to leave earlier yesterday instead of 6 p.m. So first we were going to leave Friday, and then we were leaving Thursday night, and then ended up leaving at like 1.
Right.
So
yeah, we have a big storm hitting us too right now. So even if we were together, we wouldn't be together because you'd be at your house and I'd be at mine. So
for sure,
you'd be separated regardless due to the weather. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're here. We're going to do this thing. We're doing terrible trends. I got a trend for you.
Oh, great. I'm excited and a little scared.
You should be. When it comes to terrible trends, always be a little scared, I think, is a good rule of thumb. Okay. So today, we're going to talk about urine. Your pee-pee, golden stuff, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. We're going to talk about how urine's been used throughout history.
Oh, God.
Other than just, eliminating it from your body. So, one of the first things that were ever written down was in ancient Rome. And people in ancient Rome used urine to brush their teeth and gums. Because the ammonia would make their teeth super white. So they would make sure they had urine handy to whiten their teeth, which is kind of cool that they had that back then. They were thinking about their teeth.
Who discovered that?
I don't know.
Somebody was doing something with their pee that's gross and discovered.
And they're like, look how white my teeth are.
White my teeth are because I've been drinking my pee.
Yeah.
Ew.
They also had to use it.
You know what? I don't ever think I would want my teeth white enough to brush my teeth with pee. No, never, ever.
No, never. I'll have yellow teeth. That's all right.
I'd rather have yellow teeth than put yellow pee in my mouth.
No. And you would think, because, just like science really wasn't, it was not the same as it is now, that they would see yellow and think, oh, that'd make my teeth yellow. You know what I mean? Like you think in their head they'd think that, but no, they figured out it made their teeth white. Somehow.
Somebody was drinking pee and discovered they had white teeth. Because I guess when you drink pee, you got to swish it around in your mouth a little first. So gross.
They also would use human urine. If their sheep are having stomach issues, they had the sheep drink it. And if they felt that the sheep had any respiratory problems, they'd put it in their nose. And they said it would cure whatever ails them.
Pee in the nose. Okay.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I'm glad I'm not a sheep.
Yep. The ammonia in urine was used to clean togas also. They would go to a place called a fullery, and men would jump up and down on togas in a large vat of pee, and this would help keep them nice and bright. So maybe they did the yoga wash. They saw the whiteness. They go, oh, our teeth too could be white. Maybe that's how they order.
How can anything get clean when it's being soaked in urine? That's gonna make it stink like urine.
I just can't. Yeah, like it's so weird. Like that they must have really diluted it also because.
But you know what? Back then,
stains.
Their togas weren't white. They used like linen and natural fabrics that weren't white. They were yellowy, and even wool I don't think was completely white because sheep run around outside and it gets dirt.
Yeah.
If they had sheep, they made fabric from wool.
Right. But they would just want them to be bright again, not necessarily white, but bright.
Ugh.
So the ammonia in it would do that. They would also use urine and dog feces.
Oh.
Sometimes human feces in tanning of leather. They would soak the pelts in the urine. The urine would help get the hair all off. And then they would ground the feces into it for hours.
That's just...
to make the leather more soft and supple.
It's terrible! Oh
Can
my
you imagine
God.
if that was your job? You're just putting pee and poop into pelts. First of all, the smell of a pelt to begin with had a stink. And then you're playing with poop and pee.
And then the place where you go to take the tanning, nobody lived near them.
No one's going. No,
it smelled bad, and they smelled bad. They had to. Yuck.
There was an Italian scientist that combined urine, bran, and pig intestines, and that cured male and female impotence.
It did.
So you just drink a little of that concoction, intestine, bran, urine, and you're gonna be able to have, it's like Viagra or something. I don't know.
Maybe the brand gives you roughage.
Maybe. I'm not sure what that has to do with it.
In there for.
I'm not sure, but that's what they use.
Addition.
Yeah. In Greece and Rome and India, they use pee cure acne. So, Margaret, you could offer maybe urine facials from now on. In your business, you could offer urine facials, right?
Yeah, on your face, because that's a kink.
And warm. You want it nice and fresh, because when pee's been out, it coagulates and gels up a bit. So you really want to make sure it's fresh. Keep it nice and warm.
Put it in my hot cabbie with the hot towels and everything. A nice urine scent. So gross. I would definitely lose my license if I did that.
Yes, I think you might. There's an English physician. Well, the first one to discover this was Thomas Willis. He would taste his patients' urine to diagnose them with diabetes.
I've heard that urinoscopy.
Yeah,
you watch Outlander, she does that.
Oh yeah, well you gotta taste
somebody. She tastes their urine.
That's me tasting urine.
Yuck.
He said that when you had diabetes, it was wonderfully sweet, as if it were imbued. Yes. Imbued with honey or sugar. So you just sip a little pee and see what's going on with the patient.
I'm sorry, even sugared pee is still pee.
It's still pee. And it's coming from an area of the body that I don't want to be in contact with.
No.
Because you don't know if it's clean down there. Right?
Urine is technically sterile when it first comes out.
But where it's in the body, it's sterile. But once it comes through where it comes out, that's where the germs are, and that might not be clean. So it could be contaminated. In ancient Egypt, they could tell if someone was pregnant. They did pregnancy tests by peeing on barley seeds. And if they're pregnant, the hormones from the urine would make the seeds germinate. So that was like their first pregnancy test.
I don't think that would work.
It probably didn't work. It probably just, they did it, and sometimes it did something, so they thought, oh, they're pregnant.
Yeah.
But we still use urine today to test for pregnancy, so there's something there, I guess.
I guess.
In ancient Asia, they use pee for massaging in their massages.
Definitely
just rub that on your body.
Absolutely no.
Throughout history, urine was used to cure wounds, skin conditions, aid in healing. So massaging into the body wasn't something that would be weird, because they were using it to cure things. So, I mean,
there's a famous.
Maybe Renee would want to start doing pee massage.
I'll have to let her know about that.
Yes, let her know.
For a little while, my husband's into UFC and MMA. And I would go and watch the fights with him just because, it was going out and we didn't go out very often. We still don't. Being parents and busy and stuff, you don't have a lot of time. But there was one MMA guy named Machida, Leota Machida, and he's Brazilian and Japanese, and he's very attractive. And my husband goes, he drinks his pee every day. I'm like, he what? He drinks his own pee every day. I'm like, yeah, he's not attractive anymore.
And that's what I was just going to talk about, how in ancient texts, there's lots of ancient texts that advise drinking urine as a healthy habit. In India, Japan, China, Egypt, Rome, Greece, urine was used. That was a medical thing. Like, your urine had lots of vitamins and minerals that your body was eliminating that was supposed to be like concentrated and good for you. And it's something that's still done to this day by some people. And that he's one of those people. I can't get past the fact of where it comes from.
No,
sorry.
I can't.
I'll find some vitamin store.
Pee doesn't smell that great either. So
no. Maybe if you eat.
I think I'll take water. I'll just stick to my water, I think.
And some vitamins. You can go to the store and buy those.
Buy those water. Or just buy a package of Emergency, and you can get the lemon lime kind. It's yellow. It'll make you think you're drinking pee. All the visual, but none of the flavor or grossiness.
The Roman Emperor Vespasian, he made it so all his citizens had to pee in public places, collection places, because he would collect it and sell it, because it was used so readily in ancient Rome for like brushing your teeth, tanning leather, washing togas. It was so used that tradesmen who used urine had to pay a special urine tax on it, because it was used readily. Like, but it was like weird because you're producing your own all the time. Like, if you just drink more water, you're gonna pee more. You wouldn't have to be, but I don't like. You couldn't use you had to pee in public places. Like, they didn't want you peeing where it couldn't be collected.
You weren't allowed to collect your own pee. Is illegal.
No.
That's ridiculous.
And people that used it were taxed. Early European launderers preferred pee tax. Pee tax. Yeah. And even though soap was readily available, early European launderers preferred using urine for its ammonia to get stains out of clothes. So that was something that was used commonly. In the late 1500s, when chamber pots were being used during that time, they would make chamber lye from the chamber pots, which was basically watered down pee.
Ew.
And they created, they would use it in laundry, also to clean areas of the home because of the ammonia in it. They would put water in it and dilute it, and then spritz about the house with it.
Imagine being the maid and having to use other people's collected pee to clean their house.
I know.
I would definitely need hazard pay for that shit.
I know. Urine was so important in the 16th century England textile industry that it was something that they readily used. They were collecting urine still. And ammonia in the urine acted as a mordant, which was a fixative that helped color dye cling better and longer to fabric. So they would collect it and use it when dyeing because
Yes, I actually knew that too.
Yeah. So it helped stick. And it was to the point where they were just sending casks full of it across the country, like at least 1,000 people's pee in it, just being collected and sent out. And then it would be mixed with something else to make it stronger. But they were using pee. Can
you imagine getting that cask and cracking it open and that smell that would come out of there? Could not have been good. No.
Gunpowder recipes call for charcoal, sulfur, and small quantities of potassium nitrate. But potassium nitrate was only made synthetically in large scale